Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's a brand new video for you guys today. Welcome to the channel. Feeling good, smelling good. Your boy is back with another video for you guys today. Another unique video. Today we're gonna be trying out a number of future stars, just because, you know, I always do things just for the fun of it, not because I have to or because any other reason, just for the fun of it. So we'll be trying out a number of future stars. We're trying out layman's. We're trying out. We've already done a few videos with Grace and freaking Kika, so we didn't lose about them. But trying out Aronson and trying out Michelle Cooper, my Detroit native, one of my favorite current players in the USL, playing for KC, but you know, both of us being from Detroit, so there's a lot of passion towards Michelle Cooper. So mostly the video be about her because we do have an Evo this card, so I always want to see if EA did a better job than me at making a card, because my Evo, you know, is statistically better, but they're very similar when it comes to their play styles. I'll show a comparison of both. But mostly videos about her, Paxton, and Layman. So we will have some keeper clips in here just to show, you know, is he any good, is he bad, and we'll show him, you know, we'll see what he can do. You know, even if he allows some goals, we'll leave the clips in where he allows goals, so you can see what kind of goals he's allowing in. But let's go over Michelle Cooper. It's one who we'll go over, and then we'll go from there. So Cooper is 4-star. She plays right mid and right wing. You know, her stats aren't crazy. You know, she should have more pace. IRL, she's known for her speed. She's a speed demon IRL. And also a crazy dribbler IRL too. Michelle Cooper is very, very good. I feel like EA don't have the ball knowledge that I know how good she is, but they know that she's, like, you know, an up and coming star player. She is a first round draft pick, even though the draft is now abolished. But before they got rid of the draft, she was a first round draft pick. So it is fitting that she is a superstar, she's a superstar, future star, can't even talk right. But I feel like they could have did better when it comes to giving her better dribbling and giving her better pace. I feel like they don't want her outshining Alyssa Thompson, because Alyssa Thompson's their choice for like one of their marquee players for Team 1. And I feel like Michelle Cooper is just one of those players who they're like, you know, we don't want her outshining the other American winger who's in the promo, because she should have better dribbling. She should have better. She should have more pace. Even though you can say 88 is not bad. It's just she should have more than that. Shot power, you know, that's okay. Attack positions look very, very good. Finishing is very good. Strength is looking pretty nice. This is someone who, you know, Evo wise, I've been Evo on her for long. She's been at FC. This is someone who has like a very, very unique, you know, animation when it comes to her running and just how she moves in game. She moves very, very quick in game because of her size. She's like 5'3", but she also has like a build to her. She has like imagine a short Lauren James. She's a Lauren James build to her body, and she's kind of like, you know, thick. But she's 5'3", and so she moves quickly. She has a move, you know, like how Lauren James does. Lauren James, like her brother, and like say like a Pushkas, has a stocky animation. They didn't give Michelle Cooper a stocky animation, even though, you know, if you look at her IRL, you're like, okay, they probably would have gave her a stocky body type if they, you know, were actually watching, you know, her play at IRL. But she's very fast, so I feel like EA, if they do watch her, they're like, okay, she might be stocky IRL, but she's too quick for us to give her the animation in this game. So she moves very, very quickly for her size. And with that comes with that strength, where she's very, very good at just withholding the ball and getting people off of her. Play styles wise, she has a finesse shot, the low driven shot, whip pass, and the incisive. So it's very, very good to give her a meta passing play style. Though no whip pass, who cares? Give her TikTok instead. She has technical plus, quick step. We're going to have her wrap it on her, and they also gave her enforcer to go along with the fact that she does have that 87 strength. So to show you my Evo of her. This is my Evo of Michelle Cooper. So as you see in comparison, we have, you know, rapid on her. So the technical, every stat that we had is better than the EA's card, other than the defense and the physical, which is, you know, just a +2. But we have 2 more dribbling. We have the exact same passing, 1 more shooting, and 4 more pace. So again, let's go into the club, and then we'll give like a even, like, and it's only a +1 when it comes to the difference between the Evos. So this card can already fit Evos going forward, but as I said before, just a better overall card when it comes to pace, shooting, dribbling, the exact same, you know, strength, and the exact same freaking you know, stamina between the 2 cards. So the only thing that I would say that I value more for the new card is dynamic, but the better card is my Evo. So even when it comes to play styles, they have the exact same shooting play styles, the exact same physical play styles. And then the only thing different here is instead of technical plus, we just have rapid plus and first touch plus. Yeah, she's missing that incisive, but you know, like I said before, you know, you can put evos in some season pass and evos that are coming out onto this card that could give her those play styles. So I feel like I just made a better card than EA. As for Paxton, we'll go over him and won't want to talk about Layman's at all. He's a keeper. But just a quick talk about Paxton. We get right to the gameplay because this is a long intro. Paxton has a power shot. It's his only scoring play style. He has a pain pass plus, the long ball pass, and the inventive to go along with an intercept, block, technical, and relentless. Roles wise, he does have the box crasher, so he's kind of thinking more of like a box to box, but also like just a more attacking CM who isn't actually a cam though. So that's kind of where his roles are looking. Stats wise, he looks fairly decent. You might look at that 82 defending, and this is why individual stats matter. He does have pretty really like respectable interception stats, 88. He has very good stand tackles at 85, 84 for slide tackles, 83 for physical awareness. So his stat might look low on face value, but that's being pulled down by his headed accuracy at 60. So he actually has pretty good defense for box to box. It just looks like he doesn't because of how low his head accuracy is, which pulled down his overall stats. But his individual stats showcase he actually is pretty solid. The issue this card does have, looking at the stats, is strength. You do kind of want more strength on a midfielder and general box to box, especially. Good pace on him, good dribbling on him, decent looking passing, respectable shooting for a box to box. But yeah, so that's Paxton. Let's go ahead and get to gameplay of Rivals. We're gonna finish Rivals with this team. So I think we need like 9 points. I think we'll see. So we're going to get Rivals to the rest of the squad. We'll go to the video. Let's get into it. Nice move, some Cooper right there. And Grace, okay. I don't know what that was from Grace, but there's a lot of cooking going on from Cooper immediately. You do all that hard work to do some serious shit, and your opponents freaking do nothingness. Okay. Back those pans from Cooper. And she gets it. It's a little slow and stiff. A little slow and stiff on pin. Can't stand it for community, bro. Hey, what did you do? I made a ratty formation more ratty. Come on. Put a decent amount of power on that. Can't switch to Beckenbauer. I love when I can't switch my freaking midfielders. It's so cool. Like I'm forced to freaking place my other players because, okay, sure, I'm not hitting the button to pass at all. Unintentional blocks. It hits his player in the fucking ass cheeks. I literally just cannot swap my freaking midfield players. On. Pace for pace, and it's so stupid that happens, man. You shouldn't be running pace for pace with a fucking center back. You're all sides, you pussy ass bitch. Look at this pussy, dude. Look at him. I don't care if it comes to freaking win, you a pussy, dude. Oh man. Nice from Aronson. Come on. You pull the offside trap, you generic bitch. So it happens when you freaking depend on freaking bullshit mechanics. You get an offside trap thinking he's gonna get freaking Beckenbauer and left him wide open. Fucking bot. That's what you get. You gotta just look at this fucking right. Get rid of freaking D-pad defending from the damn game. Oh, come on. That's a Cooper goal. Get baited into that pass because you fucking suck at the game, bruh. Absolute shambolic right there. Cooper, and she just wasn't freaking there. Alright, trying to pass to Clinton, and the game just said, fuck you, bruh. To anyone who watches me play, you know I have a habit of always passing like right to my freaking, what you call it? To my midfield when I make a run to up the flanks. Instead of like doing the generic cut back up the middle. I do it to like reset the play. Love it. This guy is really bad. He's really bad to miss that shot because he got me. He got me right there. I couldn't do anything. But he's so freaking bad, he still freaking missed that shot. With Penny of all people. So why is this game a close game? Because tactics, formation, and so much AI assistance. If tactics wasn't so overpowered in this game, when it comes to like just making a defensive freaking setup, people would have such a hard time playing this game. People couldn't rely on freaking D-pad defending. Every time I freaking had the ball, he's just literally just two-man freaking press. It didn't do a freaking the team press at the exact same freaking time. When you consider like how broken AI defending is in this game, that's why that happens. Those are so strong in this game because AI defending is so strong, and you're using the AI to do all that. I get it. We're being chased around by freaking people who don't even have good defensive stats. Okay, trying to pass. What's his name? Can't switch a Cooper. I love when EA does that when they make it to where you can't switch to a player. Like considering Cooper's speed, very good chance she gets to that ball. But it literally won't allow me to switch off Henry to get to that ball with Cooper. Who's right the fuck there. There we go. Look at the team press, it's all there. We got Colair keeping pace with freaking my cam. We go for the cutback because he sucks at the game, which is expected. Bad players always do the same rat shit. I can't score anything else. I'm just gonna go for the cutbacks. I'm going, bro. Generic bitch. Archangel. Got his team name is Manchester City. He has Manchester City for his freaking all his graphics. Not a single City player. But when Cooper would have came up on the inside there. It's crazy. Keeper moving for the fucking rescue. See, he gets cooked right there. That's a goal. That's a guaranteed goal. But his delayed keeper freaking rush out, because he didn't rush out in time. It was a delayed rush out. She gets that one. Trying to pass the freaking annoying. Trying to go to Aronson with that pass. I really had Aronson do much in these games, so I was trying to get him going right there, but the game said fuck you. He was wide open for a pass. That was a pass I'm trying to freaking make. Oh, such a slow ass pass, bro. What's happening in this game too? Every game is the same thing. Two-man freaking press is in use. Just constant pressure to two-man press. Good luck with that, pussy. Nice from Layman's. The sad thing is he almost gets a goal there. We win that ball with our center back, but the game allows him to muscle my player off the fucking ball. Somehow Pena is stronger than our freaking center back. Because this is a video game made by EA. The game's not really about Pena, it's about just EA allowing that kind of stuff to happen. Because physicality for your defenders is dead, but it exists for your freaking attackers. Trying to go to the far right. I went to the left. Cool, cool. What is that? Y'all see that delay? And she got tripped, and with no foul call. Holy delay in that shot! Didn't EA fuck you with no foul call? She literally gets tripped. Bro, Kiki got robbed. She should have had a goal right there or a pen. No ifs, ands, or buts. Congrats. Undeserved goal. The ball went back to your player. You want to watch that highlight of you scoring a goal where you literally lost the ball and it went back to your player. Fucking punk ass rat bitch, dude. Fucked up part is I'm still on freaking fact that we literally Okay. This man has a freaking, what you call him, freaking Miyama. There we go. That's Kika. The goal she should have had. Nice from Layman's. The funny thing is, I knew to get tired of way he's trying to score a goal. Messi. So what these people do in this community, they try to like just spam anything that they know is a busted mechanic. They freaking, you know, they know low drivens are busted, so they just spam low drivens. They know freaking cutbacks are broken, they spam cutbacks. Finesse shots are overpowered. The people will spam finesse shots. They don't know how to score any other way. That guy's banking. He scored a finesse shot as his only goal after I won the ball with Cafu, and it bounced all the way back to his freaking his midfield. And he just banged a finesse shot. There's that pin we should have got. Thanks for freaking making the right decision. We're gonna give it to Kika because she should have had a goal earlier. Awful freaking pin. So sorry, Grace, but Kika was owed a freaking pin right there. Yeah, so he scored a finesse shot that he shouldn't freaking even got to begin with, but you know, this is a video game, so. Nice from Aronson. That finesse just kind of like just hovered in the air a little bit. Yeah, people just playing broken mechanics in this game. They're not trying to score real goals or be different. Like you don't even have to like. Here's what if I don't apply, let it fly. What I'm basically saying is this: if you do something here now and then, that's fine. But if you're just spamming something, it means you're trying to abuse a mechanic. Abuse a mechanic is ratty as fuck, and you're a freaking loser. It also tells me that you're not good at the game because you got to rely on abusing something in order to have success. None of my goals are always, you know, the same. You'll see a finesse shot, you'll see a freaking low driven, which is rare actually. It's rare to see low driven, but you'll see low driven here and there. But you'll more often than not just see regular ass just beat shots. Or I'm not even freaking like trying to do anything else. One more pass here. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the cutback goal. Trying to go to Henry with that pass. Just look at the coagulation of players in one spot. Trying to pass to Henry. Is this for Cooper? And that's Michelle Cooper scoring again. Bye, beautiful time. All right, outro time. It's about the 3 people who we featured in today's video. You know, Laymains, and I never know how to pronounce his last name. I pronounce women's names 100% with accuracy because I watch the women's play. Yeah, I watch the men's night team play too, but not as much as I watch a lot of the other players, people who I watch. So I always have like I never remember how to pronounce their names when it comes to like the male players. Like you asked me how to pronounce freaking Lada's name is Lada Huline. Like a lot of y'all call her Lada Shellin or Lada Shilleen is Lada Huline. Is it those like just like the who at the front? Go watch Boris. Boris is like literally Swedish in Croatian. His video he calls her Huline. I don't know how to pronounce the name because I watched her play and I've seen her in an interview say her own damn name. But Layman's, I'm thinking it's called Layman's. So one of the things that's important to understand when it comes to keepers is right here. Since someone else's Twitch stream leaves and what the conversation about reactions for keepers, And one of the things that I said is 83 is that soft spot. If you got 83 reactions, you got a keeper with good reactions. So obviously he doesn't have 83, so therefore he's below will be considered good reactions. And this is the most important stat right here for keepers, by the way. So all this right here looks all pretty when it comes down to some things, and it comes to this right here, it's all pretty. But if you have a keeper who have bad reactions, you're gonna have a hard time. So he was decent. You saw the clips. He made some saves. He whiffed on some. Much like a lot of keepers in this game, he struggled with finesse shots because they're just broken, both literally and when it comes to them not being freaking actually broken. There's a bug right now at time of recording where finesse shots don't apply what they're supposed to. But like, it's not crazy. It's like if you take 5 finesse shots, one might be a dud. But when it comes to the sake of the video, people shot at Layman's, he was just okay. Nothing crazy, nothing too special. He's not going to like replace Toler's Joyce as my go-to keeper with my United squad, anything like that. Just an okay card. Like, quite honestly, it's more fodder than not, in my opinion. But if you are a United fan who needs a United keeper and you're not using Toler's Joyce like I am, then he is someone who you could hold on to in Evo going forward in the future. Scale of 1 to 10, 6. He's just a decent keeper, nothing crazy, nothing special, just a decent keeper. As for our boy Paxton Aronson, he's solid. He's a solid freaking player. For how I used him as a box to box, I kind of want him to have more defense, more physicality. I feel like the strength rate here is too low, but you get an anchor on him. Obviously, that does increase that to an 81, but still something that you want to be a little bit higher than that at this time of the year. He has good speed. He has good defense in general. Like I said before, the heady accuracy is his dummy stat. So it makes his stats look worse than they actually are when it comes down to it, because he does have good, tackling, both standing and slide tackling wise. He does have respectable awareness for defense. He also has very, very good interceptions. So from a box-to-box standpoint, it's a very, very solid card. Scale of 1 to 10, I would say an 8. Would be higher if he did have, a bit more strength. But just as a box-to-box, looking at that strictly, and at an 8 out of 10 is definitely a very, very good rating for him. He does have great rolls, very good play styles. Anticipate will be something that I want on him to add it as a play style. Obviously, you also want tiki-taka as well. If you want anytime you have someone who's going to be in your midfield, you want tiki-taka. Doesn't matter if they're a defensive midfielder or an attacking midfielder. You want tiki-taka on all your midfielders. So that's something else that should be added. But he's 87, so this is someone who can Evo now, and you can add those things to him if you want those on him. So you don't have to wait for the future to make this a better card. You make the better card now. Solid card all around. I wasn't really expecting too much from him. It looks, when you see these kind of objectives, you're like, okay, just whatever card. But he's pretty solid. It's pretty good. He did pretty good for me, so I'm not gonna complain about that too much. Last but not least, Michelle Cooper, who we have an Evo of. In comparison to the Evo, like I said, they're way too close to say one's like massively better than the other. They're very, very close. Obviously, I lean towards my Evo because it does have slightly better stats. But she's good though. She was out there getting it done. She's very, very fast, very quick. Scale of 1 to 10. Another person who wants to say it's like an 8. The reason why she doesn't get higher is because you do want a little bit more when it comes to the passing department. She doesn't have tiki-taka. Again, you want tiki-taka on your forwards as well, not just your midfield, because this is a game. If you play the way I play, I'm a very, very tiki-taka based person. I play prime Barcelona ball, passing around a lot. So I do want my forwards to be good passers, not just have an incisive pass just to do that generic incisive pass thing. But no, I just need you to be able to do just basic passing as well in quick succession, because we're dealing with a lot of ratty people. Again, being 87 rated, this is a card that has the potential of getting a lot going forward. When it comes to Evos, you make her pace better, make her shooting better, you can make her dribbling better, which you do want that to be. That is kind of like the stat that's like too low in my opinion for her, is how low her dribbling is. Her composure also can be a little bit better. Not too much else other than that, just mostly those two things, and obviously a little bit more pace on someone who's known to be a faster player. But she did very, very well in game, and that's kind of like all that really matters. But it for me. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know it's a longer video because the intro is long as hell, and then the outro. And we also did 3 players when it comes to this review. And when it's 1 player, it's always easy to be shorter. 3 players, that's a lot of players to be doing, but I feel like doing players this way is a lot easier than I gave each person an individual video, because neither of these 3 players are big enough, names or crazy enough cards where they need their own video. I guess, like I say, Kika needs her own video because she's crazy. These 3 players aren't crazy. They don't need their own videos. But yeah, catch you guys in the next video. Be witnessing Archer. See you guys. I'm out of here.